We only talk about it if it's stamped. Coming from a certified camp. Honorable mention where the real don't bend. We salute the stand-up type on all 10. Just keeping it a buck, not dealing with fake trends. This is certified, it's so certified. Got Blizz back in the playtime, Brady type. And Buck got his ear to the streets, we gon' eat. With Tiff on that fashion, you know we ain't lacking. Me, I'm a music man, check my stats. But legendary access, boy, that's no cap. What you thought? We ain't doing it for sport. Welcome to Certified Talk.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Wiz Gam.
It's your girl Miss Belargo.
It's your boy King Jones 80, ladies.
And we back in the building. New set, new let, new everything. What's up? What's going on?
Hey.
The dick of the bullshit, what it's gonna be?
What? What did you just say?
That's what you tell them.
That ain't sound right, good brother.
You don't know nothing.
Hey, what's up with y'all though? how was y'all week, man? How was y'all week?
Terrence is calling motherfucking Tiffany.
Wow.
I see my phone.
Why we on?
Terrence is my friend.
Shout out to Terrence.
Shout out to Terrence. Yeah.
Damn. It's right out there, huh?
Terrible T.
What's up with y'all? y'all want to answer me? What's up with y'all?
What's going on with
Y'all
y'all?
good? How y'all living?
Fine.
Y'all good?
Well, first and foremost, y'all are rude. Introduce our
I was about to
certified
say,
guest.
Wiz kept barking.
Nah,
and shit.
cause listen, Buck on there one, you know what I'm saying? Young boy sitting right here, good brother right here, got a lot of things going on.
Got a lot of things
You don't want
to
to
talk
introduce the good brother?
Let's
Introduce
introduce
yourself,
the
good
young brother.
What's up, everyone? My name is Richard Howard.
Yeah. What you do, man? Tell them what you do.
So right now, I'm actually the 4th District Youth Commissioner for the Mayor's Office of Youth Engagement. So with the 4th District, I oversee the West Philadelphia area, which consists of Winfield, Overbrook, Mantua, all West Philly under Council Member Curtis Jones.
Dope. That's so dope.
That's a
Drop a
lot.
bomb. Put a bomb on that.
Drop a
You
bomb
doing a
on
lot.
that
See,
motherfucker.
everybody talk about the youth that's into the wrong thing.
Yeah.
We're going to show y'all a different example.
The drilly
Different
drills
side
and
of
all
Feel me?
that shit.
He drilling different.
He drilling, that's a different drill.
Yeah, this is a different type
He
of
need
drill.
to drill
right
this message into these youngers' heads
Yeah.
today.
So
Absolutely.
explain exactly what it is that you do.
So with the Youth Commission, we focus on making policies and legislation when they relate to the youth. As you may know, it might be like senator, council members who are older, who are out of touch with the youth.
Right.
They don't really know what laws they passing that is helping the youth or hindering the youth.
Dope.
Yeah.
So
Right.
it is like with us, we're a commission with every district in Philadelphia, and we come together to be the voice. So
Nice.
the youth commission consists of the age of 12 to 24. So right now I'm at the 24 age range.
Okay.
That's dope.
Super dope.
So you help assist them with, like, let's just say they pass a law, whatever. We ain't no more white bread. Whatever the law may be. I don't know. That could be a law, whatever. And you like, nah, we ain't on white bread right now.
Absolutely.
We want it to be wheat.
Yes, sir.
And then you get all the youth together and y'all galvanize and do what y'all do.
yes.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna give you a couple of ideas to share with them people because they clearly don't know what's going on in the city of Philadelphia. First of all, I don't want to call them names and all that because that's how I feel because the way that they
Act.
stop certain shit.
Okay.
But like the stop and frisk, they got to bring that back.
Yes, sir.
You think stop
You
and
think
frisk
so?
should come back?
I think
damn
so to a
right.
certain extent.
It's really no certain extent.
Really?
They got to bring it back
Wow.
in full effect. You got to tell them that's one, and then the pulling cars over. What do they stop pulling cars for brake lights?
minor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
The
can't
minor,
get pulled over for minors.
Yeah, they got to bring all that back
Why?
Really?
because you got 15 young boys riding around in the cars, all strapped with switches and all that, but they're not getting pulled over because of that type of situation.
I understand that, right? But do you know the majority of the people that was getting pulled over was black and brown people? Black and brown people. So they were the cops. See, the problem with that is the cops take advantage of it, and they racially profile.
Okay, Wiz.
They racially profile.
Guess what? Who's the people that's riding around with these guns killing each other? The black and the brown. It's
Guess
not
what?
white on white riding
Guess
around
what?
killing each other.
Guess what? It's a whole lot of people that's not into crime. It's a whole lot of people that's not committing these crimes. It's a whole lot of young boys out here that's doing the right thing. So when you go at them, and you just pulling them over for nothing, and you stopping and frisking them, it's like, come on, man.
But
Then
guess
So
what?
things
can
get out
I
of
weigh in
hand.
on my opinion?
Go ahead.
It's really collateral damage right now.
Yeah, so I'm torn in how I feel because I get what you're saying, Wiz. I get what Buck is saying, but I will say, as a female in the city, I think it is at the point that that you have to kind of take it has to be for the greater good. Unfortunately, we are at a point where black on black crime is the majority of things that's going on. So while yes, there are going to be some law abiding citizens that may be affected, but if that can slow this crime down, because the crime here is out of control.
Super
A guy
out
just
of control.
posted a shot. I can't think of what his Instagram name is. He's like a Philadelphia like a Instagram comedian, but he basically did a post like pleading to the guys and was like, our black women are scared.
Yeah, I
Our
saw
black
that.
women are scared. They're scared to come outside when they see black men or just men even at this point in general. They gripping their pocketbooks. They run into the car. I will be honest. Me and my friend was having a talk. She's from Philly. She lives in LA. I'm on the phone with her. I'm rushing out the house. I get probably 5 minutes away, and I was like, shit. I left my gun in the house. I got to turn back around.
Wow.
And she was like, huh? Girl, you can go. I said, absolutely, I cannot. I got to turn back
Absolutely
around.
not.
And for me as a woman, that's like a sense that you should have if I'm a guy in the street with beef. I'm a regular law-abiding female, but I do really feel like I can't leave
Wow.
out the house without my gun.
Can't.
It's
You
crazy.
can't even go watch a movie without that shit.
It's like you damned if you do, damned if you don't right now. But that stop and frisk thing was not good for black people,
Well,
black and brown people.
They got to
It
bring
wasn't
it
good.
back. They got to bring it
It
back.
just wasn't good. Like our people, I like, especially when you get people that police our community that don't know the community.
And that's a
And
part.
that's the issue. You have to get people that know that's like us. And I hate to say it this way. You have to get more. And black police don't show out for the white cop because y'all do a lot of that too. You feel what I'm saying? Like you're overly aggressive. Like, yeah, you got to slam this motherfucker. Yeah. You see what I did? I've actually seen cops talk about throwing people down and doing shit to people.
But
So
on the
it's
flip
not
side
good, man.
too is it wasn't Philly. It was I want to say Atlanta somewhere. They recently just showed a cop was the cop they had pulled up to. I guess it was like a block party.
Mhm.
White cop was trying to get
Oh yeah, I seen
trying to
that.
get the guy in, and he was like gripping him up.
Yeah,
They
black
tussling,
cop got
and the
him
black
off.
cop came in and was just like,
Yeah.
"Yo, like chill, calm
Yeah, I
down."
got
He was
that.
able to talk to him. The guy,
But we need more of
let him
that.
arrest him for just fine. I definitely do feel like
We
they
need
need
more
to
of
put
that.
police in communities that understand how to police the community.
Exactly.
Before, back in the day, the police knew your grandmom on the block. Your grandma knew the name. They knew the communities. Now they put in police in communities and they are afraid of the residents.
Yeah, you had a few a-holes though. Like I remember this one time I had this powder blue Rockaway sweatsuit on,
Oh wow!
and the cops put me on my knees. Like I'm like fresh. He like, get on your knees. I know he did it on purpose. Cause why you make me get on my knees? And it's wet on the ground. It's like it rained or something. You got me on the ground and I'm all soaky and dirty now. Like they did that on purpose.
Well, for the most part, a lot of police want to dehumanize you and make you less of a man because they want to treat you as a
and
boy
you agree
and
with
all
stop
that.
and frisk?
The fuck yeah.
Currently, for now,
What's your take, Wiz? What do you have? Any type of solution for what these little niggas is doing out here?
Yeah, we gotta be accountable.
no.
Us,
you mean we
as
gotta be
black men,
accountable?
black men, we gotta be accountable.
I'm sorry because I know a lot of advocates.
Yes, I am. We
And
gotta
this
help.
is going. I feel like as far this city is way beyond regular citizens stepping in and helping.
Yeah.
These
Call
kids, and
army.
I ain't gonna even say just kids because it's older guys too that's out here. But it's a lot. It's a lot of these crimes is younger, like younger males. They don't have even right now with me being in the school system, even just how kids even interact. Like the kids in my class I had to tell them a million times. I know I'm an adult, right? Why are y'all cursing?
Because
Like, why are
you just said it. There's no example. Like the men, the little boys, there's no examples. Like we're failing them.
now.
We are failing them. And then I'm tired of the excuse of I ain't messing with them young boys, man. Them young boys crazy. No, go talk to them young boys.
Wiz,
Go talk to
that's
them.
what I'm gonna tell
Try,
you, right?
man.
You because you
Try.
you seem to be not getting the message through your head somewhere.
I got the message.
You can talk to these young boys 1,000 going north. But what you gonna talk to them and say? Yo, that's not right. Don't be out there. Don't be having no gun. This, that, the other.
Yeah.
Now you tell them that, And then he get his brains blown out because he don't have his gun because the other niggas is like that.
Keep talking to him. Keep trying to talk to him. Keep
talking to him.
Trying to help him find a way. Try to help him find a way, bro. We can't keep using that as the excuse. So, yes, they're in beef. Yes, they're in trouble. All right, listen, young boy, it's time for you to leave. It's time for you to go.
Go where?
somewhere else.
Some of them don't have a choice.
That's what I'm saying. You saying fantasy stuff. Like,
I'm not saying fantasy
most people don't have $10 to rub together to go to.
Guess what? We gotta help them find it. We gotta help them find it. Like you in this world, right?
Yes, sir.
You're in this world. Is that not things that you guys talk about?
So what I talk about how it comes to mentorship, positivity, like all this week. That's what I've been talking about. Like me, where I came from, I had positive male role models in my life, so I knew my rights from wrong. So that's why I be trying to push onto the younger thing. Like I feel as though as long as you see positivity in your life, you gonna go the positive route. Some of these young boys, they look up to like somebody who on the block, like they looking up to the wrong person.
Yeah.
Or like you said, like it be some people, we don't want to talk to the kids because we be like they too far gone.
Yeah.
But you just gotta believe in one kid and show them the way. So I feel like you just gotta constantly be on them. Like they gonna click eventually.
Let me ask you this: do you feel as though rap music got a lot to play with it?
Oh, absolutely. That's why I stand by. It's all about the drill music. I feel like music is an evil thing for us to listen to.
It is.
These kids, they just be listening to the music. They wake up in the morning, maybe listen to Little Dirt, King Grind. Like, why are you waking up listening to killers about killing people? And I feel like that's one of the reasons, and it come to the music in Philadelphia, as you know, a couple of these upcoming rappers, they the one who be causing the gun violence. They the one who be beefing with each other, talking about each other, dead homies, and it goes cycle of effects.
Let's talk about that.
The DAO has a message for those guys.
Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm.
He had a whole press conference. He named names, which I will not name.
Mm-hmm. And that's in my area. That's in the 4th district.
Yeah.
What they name.
He named
he named names all the way across across the city.
West
South Philly,
Philadelphia.
West Philly, North Philly, Uptown. He did y'all keep playing around on that Instagram.
If any of you guys saw that press conference,
yeah,
I suggest you guys get y'all shit together. Because it's all fun until the rabbit got the gun.
But guess what? All he did really was big them young boys up and made them feel good. Like, he shouted us out. We reckon we.
Oh no, I can't actually speak on that.
He did that, but when
until they doing 1,000 years.
Yeah, he spoke out yesterday on one of the groups. He dropped a music video this morning. Or the day after. He dropped it and his views going up on YouTube. This song calls Most Wanted.
Well, I get that.
They're talking about him. They give him the clout. Like they feel by that. He already in jail, so he just gonna drop his videos no matter what.
Right.
But see, this is the thing, because I feel like they take it as a joke.
They do.
What they need to understand is the state and the feds. The
feds gonna do a sweep in a year or two. Give it to them.
Different ball games.
Yeah.
And one thing's for sure, the feds, they might not come today.
What's they winning rate?
99 point something percent.
Like 99.8, 99.98 or
yeah,
whatever the case
a
may
high
be.
percentage.
Only a little bit slipped through the cracks. But this is the thing with even that. I don't believe that the youth care about no jail shit and none of that. That's the way they live.
They don't, because also they can see the district attorney, like in the past 2 years, they go to jail and get out in a month or two, get a good yearler who spank all the gun cases. They get out. Like, I know some of the people who are in jail, they talk about it on Instagram with their phone, be like, I'll be out in 2 months. Dang, like, even like the police commissioner would talk about, like, these kids already know they're going to go to jail and they're going to get out under 18.
Right.
They only know they got to do 2-3 months.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I think they don't care about jail till they get into jail, but I agree. Our conviction to kind of convict it, and I don't want to see nobody in jail, so I'm not advocating like jail. I am sitting here saying I don't know what the solution is, but I know something needs to be done.
Something has to be done.
This crime is insane. We are neck and neck. Like, if y'all look at the race, we are neck and neck with Chicago. That's crazy.
And what, Chicago like 3 times bigger than Philadelphia?
Yeah,
in a sense, or 2 times.
I say they start a real, what is it called, reform situation.
Yeah,
the real reform is don't lock their asses up. Send them to the army.
You know what? I
like the shoot. Yeah,
I like that.
They want to.
I want to be killers.
Yeah.
Send them to Iraq.
Go ahead, get it.
Send them over. Send them. Drop them.
That's what y'all want to do. Y'all want to get busy in the city? Go ahead.
Everybody want to be a gangster,
but nobody really wants to die. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
that's another thing. So something recently happened, right? Now they starting to kill people who don't have nothing to do with none of the beefs. So 2 young boys just got killed. 2 singers.
Yeah.
Right? 2 singers. Yeah. My young boy J Lil, rest in peace. And then his friend Demir, who came home
From Vegas.
they both live in Vegas. All of them live in Vegas. He came home just to bury his to pay his respects, and he ended up getting killed.
Yeah.
These young boys ain't in the streets. They ain't got no beefs, none of that. But you like, why y'all killing them type of dudes? Why?
They just want their numbers up.
That's crazy, man.
They want their
You
numbers
see,
up.
there's a competition in Philly.
It's a competition with the bodies, man. They
They
want
call it rank. What's your rank?
who got the most bodies.
What's it called?
Rank. They call it
Yeah,
like
rank.
the top rank, high rank, low rank.
So who got the most body?
Yes, sir. That's all they want. They
So
want
it's
the
like a
clout.
video game to them.
No, it is.
Yeah,
They
it's
treat it like a
Call
Call
of
of Duty.
Oh my
Call of
god!
Duty
That's
out this
insane.
joint.
Get yourselves together, man.
Young
Get
boys-
yourselves the
young
fuck
boys
together.
is straight.
Seriously, man. That's crazy.
And it's sad because, like, you know how back in the day, I was just telling somebody too. Like, you know how you driving and the kids might come up on your car trying to sell you water. Don't come up on my car. I'm just,
Yeah, I don't
I'm
want no water,
scared.
no.
I'm nervous. So
Yeah.
don't run up on the car.
I don't want
I
no
ride
water.
around. My hand is on my gun in the car.
So what's next for your organization?
So right now, tomorrow we having an event at Rec Philly. That's out the Fashion District, the old gallery, from 4 p.m. 7 p.m.
Yeah, shout out to Rex Philly.
So with that, we're gonna be talking about the anti-gun violence, like showing the kids the different spaces on which they can, instead of being in the streets. Like at Rec Philly, they can record music.
Mm-hmm.
They get a chance to graphic design, record podcasts.
Yeah.
Just showing them a different life that they don't have access to.
Yeah.
Right.
And we're gonna have people talking about the anti-violence. Like, you don't gotta pick up a gun because your homie picked up a gun. Like, it's other way to be successful. You don't gotta sell drugs. It's other way to get money out here legally.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I hope it's somebody overseeing the making the music part. Cause
Oh.
they be in there making drill music and shit. And it's something supposed to be helpful.
And what's this new thing they doing? They smoking on the ops. They call
Smoking
it
on their dead homies.
smoking on their dead homies.
That's,
Like,
that's
what
Chicago
the heck is
stuff.
that?
That came from
They came from Chicago, came from Little
Yeah.
Dirk.
Philly.
What do you
Chief.
mean they smoking on the app?
Yeah.
So whenever they kill somebody, they be like,
they
"We smoking on
on
such and such,"
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they
Or
put
they-
it in their song.
Yeah, you see what Gucci
Oh, like
did.
smoking on Pookie Load.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Gucci did
Yeah.
what you call
And
it.
I
Jeezy.
only know that from Gucci and Jeezy. I don't even know who Pookie Loke is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
wow.
Somebody that Gucci is smoking
And that's
on.
the endless cycle. Like, they get filled up by that. You talking about my homie, now I gotta go kill you. And then they be sometimes, if you in a music video, they gonna get you. Like, one of my young boys, I lost 3 young boys in 6-month span that all played on the same football team under the age of 18.
That's crazy.
Wow.
All was innocent. One got chased down by 5 kids and
Hmm.
shot like 15 times. Like, just because he was just in a music video. He didn't even do nothing, but he was just in a music video.
Yeah,
And it's just
so
like,
now
they
you-
can't get
you
the main person, you
associated
gonna get the
with-
collateral.
yeah.
No, but I mean, I'm not gonna say I feel that, but that's like if you went, that's like how the whole
Affiliated.
Ja Rule and all them shit started with 50 and all them or whatever, because
Yeah.
he said I'm from New York, and he like, oh, y'all want beef too now, because
Mhm.
y'all in the video with this motherfucker, y'all know I got beef with him, y'all promoting that.
Yeah, they shot me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They shot me. Oh, you in it?
Yeah.
You next to him and he shot me?
Yeah,
That part I kind of understand, but like, God damn.
But I don't think like he's saying, like, from a younger kid's perspective, and these people you grew up with, you just showing up at your man. It's sad that that's the reality.
So what's
But you just
wrong
showing
with
up to support, your
Yeah,
homie video. You not in the beef. You not even in the street.
crazy? What's y'all mindset though? Like y'all, like
why you say y'all?
Y'all,
Yeah,
he
I-
ain't got
no,
nothing
Y'all
about it.
as you walk.
No, meaning his age bracket, right? Because he's living it.
Yeah,
He's in it. He gets to see it. He's losing people his age and younger. So this, when I say y'all, I'm not saying you per se, but I'm saying
No, but let's
The-
even
the
talk about that.
generation.
You're per se of being somebody that's on the
Yeah.
right side of. Because if I'm scared as an adult, you're like, these are your peers. So what is your mind frame of even having to live in this
Yeah.
community?
yeah,
That's the question.
It's just different. Like, I have a couple homies in jail doing life who around my age, people who get killed. Like, it's just a crazy world. And it's like, they be like my homies, but I'm just on a different track. Like, again, I could have fell into all that, but I just knew my rights from wrong. Like, living it, like, I can say, like, walking around Philadelphia, I don't like the young boys wearing ski masks or hoodies. Like, why you walking around 90 degrees, 100 degrees,
Yeah.
rubber?
That's
Yeah.
Like, I don't trust you at all. If I see 3 of you, I'm not trusting
Yeah.
you. I don't
Yeah.
care, whatever. I'm licensed to carry. If I gotta use it, I'm gonna use it. I gotta get home to my mom at the end of the day.
yeah.
And it is like, I know 9 out of 10, if I do have to use it, the young boy's gonna have an illegal firearm on them. Like you shouldn't be outside in 100 degrees with a ski mask.
I ain't really want you to get in that part. You don't really let nobody know. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
get nobody the heads up on how you rolling out this training or whatever. You know what I mean, just like Tiff was saying, that's heads up too. But
I just feel I don't know. I just feel for y'all generation, man.
Like we look over our backs. Like before, when I was growing up, around what 14, 16, we wasn't thinking about that. I'm focusing about tracking girls. Truthfully, I wasn't thinking about no killing. I'm over here trying to get a track scholarship.
Yeah.
I'm just focused on that. All my parents focusing on sports. Now they just thinking on music videos. They sit in the house all day to smoke weed, do all types of other drugs.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's a sad thing.
Yeah, until they in jail without bail.
But I commend you for trying to change the narrative. Definitely for being on the the right path. And like you said, we might can't reach them all. If you could save one, that one can save another one.
Exactly. That's the point.
It's a start.
Yeah, that's a little crazy, man.
I think the whole media, everything is controlled by them same people that's putting these diseases out and trying to control the race shit.
Oh no, I can actually speak on that too. So this week with the Youth Week we doing, me and one of my young boys, he 19-year-old, got his own nonprofit, go to Morehouse, helping the city of Philadelphia. Right. We actually asked one of the news stations for an interview on Monday. They told us no. And we were just like, why don't you want to see the positivity of young black men doing something positive in the community? But later that night, they saw on the news, teenager killed. Yeah. Our youth, we only got highlighted one time on Monday night, and they didn't speak of it again. Damn. So it is like y'all controlling the narrative. Y'all just want to see the bad in Philly, but not seeing the good. Right. Yeah. You're not seeing what everybody doing in a different community. Like yesterday, we had an event at Phil House off of 8th and Spring Garden with the youth, a health and wellness event. So we had kids from Frankfurt, West Philly, like North Philly, and they just playing playing basketball, playing on a turf field, playing football, right, playing the batting cage, like just having access to stuff that they don't really see in life. Yeah. But the news not going to show that. They don't want to see it. They just want to see kids killing each other and boost their views.
But that's more than Philly though. That's everywhere. That's the music industry. That's the TV industry. Because guess what? I'm gonna let y'all know how they want to try to control the population. Look how they promote the music with all the killing, right? All the kill drill music. They anybody come in the door talking about some drill that they getting signed the day of the month. Yeah. Look how they doing with TV now. Everything is homosexuality now, right? Yeah. So if they promote homosexuality on every damn channel and cartoons and all that now, yeah, what that mean? The races can't repopulate.
So I have my perspective on that. So the earth is getting browner. And what I mean by that is like people of color populating more, producing more. And people who are not of color, they're not. So that's why they reversed Roe versus Wade. That's why
I know.
They did all these different things, and that's why it's promoted for us to kill. So if it's in our mindsets as young people, when we get a certain age, that mindset is going to be passed down to this youngin, to this youngin, to this youngin. All you hear, all you see, and then it's like, all right, we don't want a positive black man and positive black woman on TV. Let's put two men together, two black men together, and every TV show, every popular black television show, that's what's being shown. I have nothing against gay people. I have nothing against, but that's not all black men are. That's not all black men.
Not even just that. I feel like too, this era is so anti-relationship. Yeah. Like where is the love? Like they have men and women at odds, or women thinking they don't need a man, or men is like fuck these hoes. Like where?
But guess what? Y'all got everybody looking up to Lori Harvey right now, and she on some what you call it?
No, so now Lori Harvey, let's talk about that, because Lori Harvey, that was one of my things I did want to bring up. She recently did an interview with Tiana Taylor. I don't honestly disagree with what she said, because I feel like as a woman, I feel like when women date like men is a stigma, but it's okay for men to do it. Basically, all she's saying is she at one point very, very young was about to be married. She realized at that point that she has not even lived her life yet. She doesn't even know who she is. She doesn't know what she like and doesn't like. So she's feeling her way like through life. She's young. She's having fun. The minute it feels like it's something that she doesn't want to do, she's off it. What is wrong with that?
So Future wrong when he do the same thing.
I don't feel like Future do
Thank
the
you.
do. I don't feel like Future is wrong though. The girls
Thank
gotta
you.
let him do the stuff. But I don't feel like Future is just. I feel like the way Future goes about it is what women will say, because Future can be very disrespectful in his method. If Future though dating you today, like if we're dating and I'm no longer not you, but I'm saying like if me and Future is dating or Future dating whoever, why is it a law that if you're unhappy that you gotta, because you and this person is unless we married and made vows, if we dating and it's not working out and I like somebody else, I'm dating somebody else.
So that's how it's supposed to be, I think. Especially if you ain't married.
You ain't married. What is wrong with what either of them are doing?
Here's a lot of the problems. All these different organizations, all these Me Too organizations, and all these empowerment organizations that tell men you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, but praise women for everything, which in return have women acting like men and have men acting soft. Men are drugstore cotton right now. Men are so soft and they act so scared. They act so scared because every time a man acts like a man, here come these movements. Oh my God, you're wrong. But men have been doing some of this stuff for years. Now, when they disrespect women, check them. But sometimes these men
I feel like that's a general blanket statement. Because now, Me Too, I do feel like some women have definitely abused the movement. But you have to really, it is a reality that in industries, women are being sexually harassed or have to be, they're taken advantage of. And it's been just swept under the cover for years.
I agree.
Women, I can even remember like when me and Celine were partners. That's my old business partner for Belargo, for anybody who doesn't know. But I remember we would walk into meetings and they would be like, "Oh, are you going to go get the coffee?" Like, I'm not his assistant. Like, what is y'all talking about? They be looking at me like I work for him.
They asked you to get your coffee?
I've had that happen several times.
Did you go get it?
Hell no. I've had like deals we had on the table where they wanted just to steer the conversation towards him and act like I'm not even sitting there. Little they know I am the business. There's nothing that's gonna move if I don't want it to move. Y'all talking to the wrong person.
I get that. So back to the movements, right? So I was sharing something with Buck. I sent this clip of the lady who blamed Emmett Till for a rape or whatever. I think I sent it to you too. Mm-hmm. So where's the movements at? Like y'all could go get Bill Cosby for something he did years ago. Y'all could go get this one for something he did years ago. Where's the movement?
Because that's not a Me Too movement. You know,
it's one of the movements.
But you know why that's we at the root of that is race.
Right, but it should be though because that's
it really.
She said he did something sexual.
Yeah,
that's what the whole thing. That's what the Me Too's and all that about. Yeah. So if y'all gonna be fair because that woman said that boy did something to her sexually. So if y'all gonna stand up for rights, stand up for all rights. You feel what I'm saying? Stand up for them all. Solid like thing. they so hypocritical. Like even they might crucify me for this. Like Black Lives Matter, right? What's up? Black Lives Matter. I don't support that.
Well,
I'm just being honest.
In other news,
I don't support Black Lives Matter.
Why?
Because they're hypocritical. They're hypocritical. They do a lot of hypocritical things. You feel what I'm saying? I'm pro-black. I'm all day pro-black. You feel what I'm saying? Pro-black than a mug. But if you dig deep into these organizations, you know who's behind those organizations? Ain't us.
Well,
it ain't us.
I do support Until Freedom. Shout out to Tamika D. Mallory, my son, and Linda.
People who are really on the ground.
On the ground.
They on the ground.
They just got that. They just was responsible for the cops that got arrested for Breonna Taylor.
Right.
They actually took residence in Kentucky.
Right.
For
power to y'all.
Close to 4 months when Breonna Taylor died. They left their homes and moved temporarily to Kentucky.
Shout out to them.
I know for sure
that they're legitimate. Those are the organizations I support. The people who got their boots on the ground. Who are out there getting knocked upside the head and getting arrested. I seen my son get arrested for protesting for Breonna Taylor, I mean. You know what I'm saying? Really out there doing his thing. Like
But-
I'll support them other organizations.
Let's get
man.
back into the what were we talking about? These dudes being soft and all that, and like I say this, like when you messing with a chick and you give her your all or whatever, you feel as though like she should be receptive of it, and yeah, I mean not play you or not. But Irv Gotti, he been on some bullshit with Ashanti. And that shit was 20 years ago, right?
Let it go.
I'm gonna say this: Ashanti must have some oils.
I did say that. I said because
She
Ashanti
must
had
have.
him and Nelly. She just had Nelly
She
acting
must-
crazy
hey,
at
listen.
the verses.
She must got some oils, cause
So
That's excellent.
here's let's jump into Irv Gotti because I'm a huge Murder Inc. fan. I actually do like Irv Gotti. I feel like he's a genius, but I do feel like he's going out real. He's looking really crazy and
Yeah.
is
looking like Dame right now.
and even with Dame. So like even people call Dame crazy. I don't feel like Dame. I feel like it's Dame's
Yeah.
delivery that people
Yes.
miss the message. Because if
Yeah.
you can get past his delivery, Dame be on point with the shit he be saying. His
Yeah.
delivery is just crazy.
Yeah.
Same with Irv. If not even the Murder Inc. doc, it was more so his Drink Champs interview.
Yeah.
I just felt like one, every other word was bitch this, and it's just
How
like,
was that
bro.
hurt coming out?
Yeah, and he's saying his hurt was, I get what he's saying, his hurt is over, but I don't feel like
It
that's
ain't.
all the anger. Because
It
he in the thing, he said his main hurt was relationship aside. That's like, we do this podcast. I ain't gonna put it on Buck because they always say me and Buck mess with each other. But let's say me and Wiz spin off and be in a relationship.
There you go.
The shit
Okay.
go left, Wiz. We ain't in no relationship, but we built this together.
We ain't stopping.
Then I'll be like, I ain't with Wiz. Fuck this certified talk. I'm out. That's what he's saying is hurting him.
Because
he's saying,
I'm gonna tell you
he's
why.
saying Murder Inc. was something that was family, and he felt like all things aside, put them to the side. Like, how do you abandon Murder Inc. and we built you?
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why she did it.
Hold up, Wiz. I'm gonna tell you this. Once she started, he probably was a sucker to the whole relationship or what have you. So once I don't fuck with you no more, why do I want to keep being around you doing business and shit?
Now he a hypocrite though.
That too. But why do I want to keep being around you and doing music? And I don't even fucking like you. I can't stand to be around you no more.
I'm gonna tell you why she feels that way. Because the nigga wouldn't give her fucking masters when she wanted her masters. Nigga,
So now wait, let me ask you.
If you love me so much, where my fucking masters
So
at?
let me ask you this because he had a good point.
He said,
I'm gonna
what
ask
he
you this
said.
you're in music.
Mhm.
So his point was, as a producer, you write the record.
Mhm.
You tell them how to sing the record. You tell them how to record the record. You want a deal. On my deal, I gave you all. I don't got none of your show money. I don't get none of your endorsements.
Mhm.
I don't get any of anything.
Which you shouldn't.
I let you even out of your deal early.
right.
So if you leave and I get you your masters, but this is stuff we created together, how do I protect my interests?
Okay.
So I'm supposed to get burnt in the end, and
Good
I made
question.
these hits, and I don't get any money going like continuously
Good
going
question.
on.
But guess what? He didn't want to give her none of it.
None of what?
The masters.
He didn't give Ja Rule none of his.
He a sucker for that. We ain't family then. Because if me and Buck built something together, if we built this together, I produced it, Buck wrote it, we own those masters.
No, but that's what he's saying.
That's what he
In
said.
some cases, she didn't. It's not I produced it and she wrote it. I produced it. I wrote it. I
Yeah.
told you how to sing it.
Yeah.
I did the
Ashanti
song for you.
Ashanti was on fire writing records. Ashanti was on
But
fire.
he was saying
writing
he was
records.
writing them
He was
all.
writing them with her.
Her,
Listen,
man.
hold on, and he's
He
saying
lying,
too. And,
That's
well,
why-
Ja, no,
that's why
Ja
Fat
Rule,
Joe
no,
said
no, no,
he's
no,
a
no.
sucker.
Ja Rule was sitting there, and I don't got Ja Rule.
Ja's a sucker too.
Ja
They
Rule did
suckers.
stop him with what's the name, but I don't got Ja for lying because Ja's still cool with Ashanti.
Yeah,
Fat
I ain't-
Joe-
I
Fat Joe said they
get
suckers.
what
No,
I
I
get
ain't
what
wa-
he's saying on the
I
money
don't see
part
Ja as a
because
sucker on that.
I don't see Ja as a sucker. I feel like Ja should have jumped in sooner though when he was calling her the
Yeah.
bitches because that's still
Yeah.
like your sister. So I'd have told him like chill out.
Yeah.
And Ja did eventually,
He did
but it
tell
was
him
like.
chill. So I ain't
ugh,
All right, let me
yeah.
not disrespect that man. Let me
But
not call
what
Ja.
I-
I,
you gotta
what,
give him
what
a
I'm
moment now
saying
when he
is,
say-
Nah, let me
yeah.
not- let
What
me not
I'm
disrespect
saying is,
him.
I agree with it from kind of. I do agree from the artist. You're an artist too, so I agree with it from the artist standpoint that of course we want our masters. But for the person who started the label, who invested their money, who invested in the dream, it's business. At the end of the day, shit is business. I gotta protect my
It's
interest
definitely
too.
business. But that's
Right.
that's where this is where a lot of these executives get it wrong at, right? This is what pisses me off with the music business and executives and people who say it's business, right? Because it ain't no business if I was already talented. You wouldn't have came and got me if I wasn't the fuck talented. You wouldn't have came. I could have.
But he didn't come to
Hold
get
on,
her.
Hold
Hold
on.
on. But guess
Hold
what,
on, let me
Wiz?
finish. She was signed somewhere else first before she got the Murder Inc.
And she ain't do nothing.
And she didn't do nothing. And
She was
honestly, he
signed
said
somewhere else.
She ain't
no.
do nothing.
But
though.
honestly, he said how she got on Murder Inc. is he was letting her be around, letting her be in the studio. That's how she got to get on the first hit song because he just was like, "We don't have a deal for you right now, but hang around."
He said he ain't used
He
none
made
of
the
those
positions
songs
for
from
her.
the
Yeah,
other
he
joint.
didn't use none of those
He
songs.
said they was trying to
So
make
on
a
the
Whitney Houston.
business side, right? I see, and she wasn't. I love Ashanti to death. She wasn't going to be a Whitney Houston, and that's
No,
really
she
a
wasn't
far
gonna be
fetched.
no-
So
Yeah,
like,
she definitely wasn't gonna be no Whitney Houston.
that's a lot.
She ain't got no Whitney voice, but she
Yeah.
she
No, they was
is
hot.
very talented.
She is. Murder
But
Inc. as a whole was talented,
Don't
and
talk that family shit though.
But no, but I feel like I gotta be fair on both ends because on his side, all rightfully so, we know record sales is not where the money is at.
Mm-mm.
Record sales is not where all the bread and butter. Shows is the money. So I ain't getting none of your show money. I ain't getting. You can eat and do shows all you want to. You overseas, you everywhere. Your show money 100% yours. What is in it for the label? For him as the executive, if I'm not taking no show money, I'm not taking no endorsements money.
So he
I
showing it
even
all?
let you out of your contract early. You ain't finished the things here.
So
I'll
if
let you out
sign
scot free.
if I sign you, I can own all your shit.
I'm not saying maybe own it all, but I'm saying too, if you signed me and I didn't, and you came and you kind of created and molded me,
Yeah.
like I just had to look and you like, Tiff, here we go, here's the song. You want to jump on
That's
it? You want to
different,
sing
Tiff.
this? No, that's what he
He made
that's
it.
what he's
He
saying
made
he
it.
did.
Didn't, man. He didn't.
What you
He
mean?
did not.
You saying
make
she
her,
was signed
bro.
already and she
No,
was nice.
listen to what I'm
How
saying.
many nice people
Bro.
right now in Philadelphia on the
If y'all
corner
listen,
that's doing
if
nothing?
you just listen, if you
and
just
never
listen,
gonna be nothing.
if you just listen, if
Go
you
ahead.
just listen for a second, bro,
Right.
just listen for a second. So fucking what? She's still in there creating with him. They're doing it together.
But you're getting, that's what I'm saying.
They're doing it
It's
together,
still
but
a fair.
he don't want to give her nothing.
He's giving her all her show money. What do you mean? I let you
No.
out your contract. I gave you your show money.
That's different.
You've been touring
You know how much
for
money
years.
you make off of licensing songs? This is Ashanti who had top 10 records. She had top 10 records. You know how much money you make off of that shit?
So he not supposed to make nothing.
And then when she not saying she don't have none of it. Y'all missing the point. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve any of it. He should have some of it. But fuck no, you can't have it all.
Well,
I want to own some of my masters too.
well then
we gotta say that conversation for you and Herb.
For you and Herb.
But,
Here's what I will
Don't
say.
call me family. You not my family. You not Buck. If I did that to you, I'm not your fucking family. If I did that to Blizz, I'm not your fucking family.
All right.
Here's what I will say. I feel like Fat Joe was wrong, and not what he said, but I feel like he was wrong to use his podcast platform for it because he threw Herb under the bus. He lightweight. No, that was on his podcast too.
That's how he do his podcast.
He told his podcast.
Right.
He lightweight threw Ja under the bus because he was like, and Ja was there. He supposed to be her brother. That was a dry stitch. It was like, and you and Ja is cool. Even if you don't fuck with Herb, you is cool with Ja. I felt like if your man do some nut, call your man though. I'm not. You do some nut shit and I see it. I ain't going on live like so that nigga Buck, that was nutty Buck on live and I got your number and I can call you.
Yeah, that's
now y'all both
shit.
acting nutty. Now y'all both look weird to me. I felt like that was a phone call that they could have had. But I do feel like he was absolutely right in everything he said about everybody.
But this is the thing we don't know. If he was on live, how he do his live, somebody could have asked him the question and he might have could have elaborated on it.
No, if somebody asked me a question about my homie,
like how do you feel about the situation when he called the bitches and all that?
That's not for here.
Buck, nobody can't ask me nothing about you.
Yeah, no, that's not for
this.
But
that's what I'm saying. It's already public. So
I'm not giving my opinion though.
You gave your opinion on that's your duty as a fucking journalist.
No, not on somebody that I'm a friend with. I'm gonna check you behind closed doors, but I'm not gonna check you in front of everybody. Yeah. If you're wrong, I'm just me personally.
I give you one. I don't agree with everything that Charlie Mack do, right?
Oh shit!
But I ain't going to say no shit. I'm not going to get on public and start talking about whatever's behind closed doors.
Right.
That's between me and
Well,
him.
I get what Buckheim says now.
That's
no longer
that's
behind
my
closed
big
doors.
brother. I'm not doing that. I can't call you my brother and then say some shit like, "Oh no, you was wrong for that," all live in front of people. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna call you. I'd rather call you like, I ain't like what you did.
Well, more of the story is I feel like definitely he still is more than the music. He's still hurt. And secondly,
Stop calling
the
people
wife
family.
and the mother of your kids was still your wife during this time.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was.
And
the
for you to
craziest
keep
part.
harping on this and y'all got kids together just is more insane to me because you making her look crazy.
That was the craziest part
You
to me.
make her looking
Like, cause
crazy.
he was sitting there like he was about to cry, literally. Like, I had to watch it on Sports Center and shit. And she come out with Nelly. It's like, yo,
No,
you
but
got
y'all
a whole
know-
wife at home.
Shout out to
there.
Nelly and
That's
Ashanti for they petty level is my petty level because after the interview came out, they Nelly actually they're on tour together, but after that came out, Nelly brought Ashanti out on the stage and they performed together.
Yeah.
So you know that's my
I don't
level
know.
of petty.
I don't know what kind of box Ashanti got, but more power to you, sister.
Damn, what's up with that box where it says Shanti?
Nah. I ain't say that. I'm respectful. I'm a gentleman.
All right,
Speaking
well,
of being a gentleman,
we
I
supposed to
gotta
have callers.
say something, right?
I'm listening.
Something happened. I can't even really get into it, but I could kind of get
Why
into
you
it.
bringing it up?
Because I'm gonna ask y'all. I'm gonna just tell y'all a scenario.
Okay.
Let's just say, your cousin say something to a chick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Chick don't want to talk to him, whatever, blah blah blah, and then he still go at her, try to holler at her, and she cause a fuss. She make a big fuss, send an email to through the building, and blah 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 happen, whatever happened, and then she gets somebody transferred, right?
Wait, what?
Hold on. I'm just explaining.
What
the
building?
I can't even say it. Man.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
say
you-
who got transferred.
Because I'm gonna have to say the name. I don't
You don't
wanna
gotta
say
say the name,
Nah,
but
I
what's
can't do
the
it.
scenario? They work
Replace
together.
the
What's
name
the
with
It's
building?
in the
somebody
work.
name.
It's in the working place.
Okay, they work together. Okay.
Right, they work together.
Mhm.
Replace the
And
name with
whatever
somebody
he-
else's name.
No, he
I
don't
can't
even
do it.
need the name.
No,
I
I
just
ain't
need
saying
to
no name.
understand
They
the
work
reference
together
of the building
in
because I'm
the same
lost.
building. They
Okay.
work together in this building.
Okay.
He try to holler at her.
Mm-hmm.
She don't want no holler.
Okay.
Right? Then he see her again, run up on her again, try to holler at her, and she feels
That's
offended.
harassment. Yeah. At
So
this
she
one.
sends an email, boom, through and say, "Oh my God, boom, boom." So she get him transferred.
Right.
Right?
Mhm.
Boom. Gets him transferred. Now, me and Buck is in there. Now she acting weird, but to me and Buck, like we trying to harass her, but we don't say nothing to her, not at all.
Yeah.
So when we see her, she like walking, going here, and she walking with a companion dog.
What is this story about? I don't know what's going
I
on.
can't say it.
Wait,
I
what,
can't say it.
what the
No, it's so
companion
crazy,
dog got
but
to
it's
do
a
with
true
the
story. It's a true story.
That story crazy.
Listen, it's really. I ain't gonna. She might sue me. I ain't gonna say.
Yeah, just let it go.
I'm gonna let it
You
go.
gotta stop bringing up shit that you can't say.
Dog, this shit
For the
is
record,
so
stop
wild.
bringing up shit you can't say, man. Cause you did it a couple
wild.
times. You just leave us high and dry about
Nah,
nothing.
man. I always say what I say, man.
So,
But this I can't say.
well, Buck posed a question. Do you since we talking about Irv and he can't get over it, have y'all ever been in a situation you couldn't, like it was hard to let
Yeah,
go?
I have.
Yeah.
It was hard for me to get out. you
God.
what? What?
Yeah, your nuts
Like-
strong.
like the honesty,
Tell her,
yeah.
What happened? Come on, what happened? You
I'm
gotta
not
tell
gonna
me.
say too much.
Oh,
Just a little bit.
You still feel it?
No, not at all.
Oh, all right.
I got that shit. No, not at all. But I definitely.
How long it
Definitely
took to get
felt.
over it though?
Shoot. That probably was like, I'm gonna keep it real. Probably 3-4 months.
Oh, I thought you
It's
about
nothing
to
crazy.
say
Oh no, never that. No. Mm-mm.
You had to play Usher, Let It Burn.
Yeah, I probably did. I probably play Usher Let It Burn.
You play a couple sad songs. You be cool after a
That's
while.
what girls
Like
do.
you know what my breakup song is? When I'm getting over somebody, after I play this song, I really be over 'em.
Well,
If you think you're
Oh
lonely
my
now.
God.
Chris, you still not over the joint
What-
though.
what?
So I ain't even gonna
I
get
got
you
break up
crazy.
albums.
You
not
crazy.
songs.
You still not in. You still
Buck,
not over.
stop
shorty.
it.
I know
Stop
you're
it,
not.
Buck. Stop it. I'm completely
How
over.
about you, Tiff? Are you had
I'm
some shit
completely
you couldn't get
over.
over?
That I couldn't get over.
Yeah, like you just keep missing them. Like damn, like you just keep wanting that person back.
You must don't know about my blueberry.
If he don't stop talking about this blueberry,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
sick
saying.
of it. I know. I'm sorry.
But go ahead, Tiff.
That blueberry.
Not in the moment, but I mean, I have an ex that every now and again I will miss them. That I feel like that's still the person I'm supposed to be with.
And double back.
You ever double back?
Okay, Tim.
Wowzers.
Wowzers.
So I know Brittany Griner's wife is missing her. Thinking about doubling back. She got found guilty.
Think about
doubling back. What?
Ain't
She ain't getting that.
What kind of segue was that?
I'm just saying.
They break up.
Shit, they apart. They might as well be broken up.
No. Well, they announced today. I dropped it. Y'all clearly people don't watch the chat.
Yeah, I seen it too.
Russia has admitted that they are now in talks and negotiations.
We'll let her go
with the United States.
Yep.
Yes.
We shall see.
We shall see how it goes. But they in talks. Before they said they wasn't even talking.
Now they got
it. We shall overcome someday.
Russia must got some money over here in these banks, and they want their money. And America like, we ain't giving y'all money. Y'all ain't getting this money.
Hey, cuz is there any more programs or whatever you want to let the people know where they can come to get to these programs or?
We got some up and coming, not nothing right now. I know for a fact, let me pull up my Instagram. It's this walk I'm helping being a part of. So I'm also on the side with the Youth Commission. I'm part of the office of the Mayor's Office of Black Male Engagement.
Okay.
So on August 27th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., we're gonna be having a brother scroll. So we try to bring out a whole lot of black men, bring out kids, bring them on a walk. That's to network and communicate with each other.
Right.
Like that's showing the positivity.
I think I'm gonna show up for that.
So we gonna be at John Hines National Wildlife Refuge, like out in the Southwest. So we going on a nature walk because you think about in the inner city kids, you may not be seeing them type of trees, birds, like
is that behind Bartram Village?
Yeah, it's like bike pass out there near the airport.
Okay. Yeah,
so we also try and have even like workers from the airport come out, like controllers, air traffic controllers, pilots, like they're showing like stuff about the aviation field.
Right. Well, let everybody know your Instagram where they can.
Yeah, so y'all can follow me on Instagram at Ricky1911 _ RICKY1911 _
Dope.
Follow the younger man. He got a good message going on. I like what you're doing.
Look,
Keep doing it.
Does anybody want to go live to see if we have callers?
You know what?
This is what we're going to do, right? Because this is a new feature for us.
Yeah.
So, Tiff, tell them the number. Next week, right, y'all going to be able to call in. Y'all going to be able to call in, ask us questions, anything y'all want.
Wow.
I don't care what y'all ask us. You can ask Buck something. You can ask Tiff.
It's not going to be next week.
Shit.
It's not going to be next week.
The following week. Whatever. This week. The following week. The next episode, y'all going to be able to call. I might have said it wrong, but I'm saying it right now. God damn it.
And what? Who said they going to be double the date Tiff?
Y'all gonna be able to date Tiff. Y'all can call up, ask Tiff questions. You know what I'm saying? Tell them the number, Tiff.
We can take a speed dating episode by phone. I have to scream. I think something else is crazy. Oh, yeah.
Tell them the number.
Okay, tell them the number.
214. Wait, no, that's not the number. Sorry. 445-214-4498.
Again, tell them again.
445-214-4498.
And this is your boy Wiz Gam.
It's your girl Miss Belargo.
It's your boy King Dingaling on the scene.
Oh my God.
He ain't taking too far. We ain't
doing this for sport. Welcome to Certified Talk.